Alright, team, let's go. Here's my talents. If you want to copy those, then feel free to do so. Come here, super healer. You know, random healer on their team. Oh my god, yes, Chaos Nova. Ooh, the AoE damage. Oh, it's a fucking holy too. My day is ruined. My day is tainted. Tainted by their holy priest. So, just talking and rambling about random shit that's been going on in my life, guys. If you've been paying attention to Twitch, Twitch has been getting a lot of DMCA files, complaints, I don't know the technical term for it, but pretty much a company doesn't like that streamers are playing music. So that company will then, oh, Grand Illusions, that company is essentially yelling at Twitch and saying, hey, we don't like the fact that streamers are listening to music. So Twitch went ahead and said, alright, every streamer needs to delete all of their VODs, all of their clips, and you can't listen to good music on stream anymore. So no, like, J. Cole, AC/DC, anything that's copyrighted, essentially. Anything that's copyrighted and clipped, you might get a DMCA strike, which, if you get 3, your Twitch channel's gone. So that's a thing. I don't have any, because I'm not a big streamer. I'm really assuming this only applies to, like, relevant / high viewer number streamers. Like, anyone with 1,000 plus, I'd say you're actually in trouble. If you're below 1,000, I don't think you're in that much trouble. However, it's better to be safe than sorry. So, of course, I have deleted all of my clips, all of my VODs. Pretty much everything. I got all the way, I'm trying to think of the date. I think it was December 11th. 2017 was my first clip that I made, or the first video that I got to. Just too many shadow priests here, man. Okay, laser beam. There we go. The laser beam pays off. 3-man stun, no souls, feels bad. And we stick on the shadow priest. I'm gonna fly in the air here. Not sure if this flying in the air is really worth it. Oh, he's shadow mending in Greater Fate. And I put so many Fell Lances into him too. That sucks. We're gone, boys. We're gone. But yeah, no music on stream anymore, apparently. As long as it's... okay, let me rephrase that. There can be music. It just can't be copyrighted music. And essentially, copyrighted music is good music. Lovely team I have here, by the way. We're doing great. In my heart, not in actual reality. So, yeah. If you're watching Twitch streams, or if you have been watching the Twitch streams, I've taken like I don't even know how many days off. Pretty much like almost 2 weeks just off of streaming. Like I'm not tired of BFA, but I'm not having tons of fun playing BFA for hours and hours on end every day. Especially in stream. So, getting rid of like the opportunity to listen to good music while you stream is just like, it's just shitting on my fucking, it's shitting on my inspiration to play BFA just that much more. This is just turning into a rant, and I'm okay with it. I hope you guys are as well. I think BFA's gotten really fucking boring, especially with corruptions. I think the only thing I look forward to in BFA is running weekly mythic. Not even actually running the mythic, it's just looting the fucking chest and hopefully getting a good upgrade. And then you loot the chest and you get a 3% corruption. So other than that, I guess I look forward to maybe getting a good corruption every now and then on my main. But I don't know, with all the alts that I have right now, I don't know, it's not very friendly for my type of World of Warcraft playstyle, to say the least. I've always been the type of guy to just have tons and tons of characters, and at least right now, it is very, very unfriendly for that. I have many, many tunes just hovering at the first, I think it's 472 cloak level, many characters hovering around that level, and then I have other characters who, like this guy. This is literally the only character I have that does, like, somewhat decent damage. And that's because I've been trying to gear this guy out the ass, pretty much. Like, I've trying to main this guy, to say the least. These priests are just annoying the shit out of me. He's a holy, too, so he's actually not gonna take fucking damage. On to the next subject of rants. let's talk about PvP right now, more specifically Arena. I think Arena's fucking horrible right now. I hate even though they've tried to attempt changes. Like, there was versatility week for literally 1 week. I think everyone just ran incredibly high versatility with Conflict and Strife. To counteract that, they've made it so Conflict and Strife no longer doubles the defensive bonus, I believe. They've also... I don't think they've nerfed the versatility items themselves, but they've just nerfed, of course, the essence. Of course, this does nothing to address the, I guess, Destruction Warlock Fire Mage problem that's been going on for many patches. For many patches now, Fire Mages and Destruction Warlocks are pretty much the go-to 3v3 team. And it really comes down to, you know, man, who's got better corruption? Who's got the Flavor of the Month class on their team? You're probably gonna win. I don't know. It feels like this expansion, I was really, like, for lack of a better word, like, looking forward to something. And then I just waited patch after patch to, like, have something to look forward to. In 8.2, there was, like, Voidstone. I was like, man, fuck Arena this patch. There's literally a bubble for the whole character's health that every healer has. And if your healer doesn't have that item, then you're useless. You're, like, 300 rating lower than you should be. The same thing applies to Corruption right now, where you don't have incredibly high versatility in Conflict and Strife. And of course, on top of that, really good Corruption, really good neck level, really good cloak level, all of that. You need all of that on top of good Corruptions, on top of good classes, on top of a decent healer to be, I don't know, 2.2k or above. That's just being super guessing. And then there's the classes that are just completely fucked right now. I'm looking at you, Affliction Warlock and Enhancement Shaman. I don't know. I just don't know what Blizzard's end goal here is for this expansion. I'm assuming they've just given up on it. It took them... I'm honestly surprised they haven't nerfed any sort of, like, Warlock the entire patch. The entire patch they've just kind of been chunking for, you know, 100,000s every time they have cooldowns. Which is a lot with certain essences. With certain essences, you can get your Infernals to spawn pretty frequently. And then those Infernals that do spawn increase Chaos Bolt damage. It just kind of spirals into way more damage than you should have. Like, all the time. So that's Warlock. I don't know. I'll still play BFA, but I do not want to play it like 8 hours a day. That's all I know. I've been playing a lot of Classic, which is good. I mean, I like Classic. One of the main things I think that I'm actually, like, drawn to in Classic is, even when my characters are low level, like, the gear that I get actually matters, and actually progresses towards something. Like, I could level... Like, my Shaman's level 35 right now. 4 more levels and I could swing that guy, and he could be at endgame. And, like, the gear that I have right now, like, I have some blues that I know will be pretty decent once I hit level 39. Contrasted that... Contrast? Don't know. Education's hard. Contrast that to, like, now. They're at BFA. I don't want to say now. Contrast that to BFA, where... And this is like a big bitch for me. This is a big bitch for me. I don't know why they did this either. They made it so every patch release, the gear that you got in the patch previous is just useless. Like, you have to replace it, otherwise you're just underleveled. Why? Why not make it so you can... I don't know, I feel like we're going about item level upgrades way too fast. And the fact that there's literally like a 45 item level difference every patch is somewhat of a bummer, especially when you work the entire patch to have characters just, like, even remotely close to okay item level, and then the new patch comes out and you're like, well, time to grind all those arenas again. And then when you go to grind the arenas, people are on their mains with said good corruptions or said good classes or whatever, and it's just not fun. It's just not fun, to be honest. I feel like I'm talking in circles at this point, but I don't know. It's better to, like, address these things that are on my mind instead of just not address them. Especially when it comes to WoW, because I don't know, I feel like relaying the information of how I'm feeling about WoW to you guys, and you guys are the viewers, so I don't know. In conclusion, BFA has been kind of disappointing. The last expansion, this last patch has just been dominated by RNG, corruption, broken classes, Fire Mage, Destruction, Warlock. Demon Hunter being one of them. Go figure why. You know, I'm actually gearing this fucking guy, because Demon Hunters are broken. But, yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I want to play WoW, but I don't want to play this WoW. With what, like, what's the meta, slash, like, what we're grinding, slash the end goal. There is no end goal of the expansion anymore. I mean, the expansion's over, which, it's kind of like grinding for nothing, but I don't fucking know, guys. I felt like making this video, so... Thanks for watching, guys. I know this was the most optimistic video I have ever made. That's not a voice crack, that's your imagination. Like, comment, subscribe, description, bell thing. Check out Twitch. Check out Twitter. Till next time, guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching.